He said like reviews like actually right probably I think so. You might have to. Sure, I should check out my reviews. I like reading through them, reading like the reviews. No, just that's like yes, it is written by David Lynn. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure what else. David Lynn. Yeah. His last name is Python. That would be very. I sure. Yeah, that's kind of hard. I don't know what name I can. Yeah, I'm not sure. Settle down somewhere, have money. Is that something I like? Exactly. He said like reviews like actually right probably I think so. You might have to. Sure, I should check out my reviews. I like reading through them, reading like the reviews. No, just that's like yes, it is written by David.
Yo, welcome to a brand new episode of Society and Pop Culture 101. I am Instructor BK Spades. And before we get started, do me a favor, like, share, subscribe. This live wherever you're watching, whether it's on YouTube or whether it's on Facebook. And make sure you also go to www.societyandpopculture101.com to find everything you need to know about this show and future updates and all that good stuff. But anyway, before I go too long on that one, on today's episode, we are going to be talking about AI in the entertainment industry and its effects and adversities and all that good stuff. But before I get started into that, I have to bring up a very, very, very special guest. She's a part of the Culture Clash Network. Shout out to the Culture Clash Network, by the way. She is gonna have to wait a little bit because I think she having some tech issues. Oh, there she is. Okay. She is a part of the CCN network, the twerking techie. And y'all know how I like to get down, man. I could tell you everything. Also, she has a podcast called Tasty Talks and the morning show. But I'm gonna let her explain all that to you when she comes up because I think it's better to hear from people when they explain their own stuff than me butchering it for them. So here she is, Mimi J.
Hello.
Welcome to the show, Instructor Mimi J.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I am honored to be an instructor today.
So let the world know who you are and what you're about.
Yes, hi. I am Mimi J, Evelyn Mimi J on all socials except for TikTok. It's Hey Mimi J. But yes, I am part of the wonderful Culture Clash Network, and I host the Tasty Talks podcast, Tech, Wrestling, and Life. Uh, Episodes are out every Tuesday. So if I don't feel like editing, there'll be a live episode. Uh, and then on every Wednesday, I've been doing the Mimi Morning Show. Yeah, that's fun. I'm also a network security student at the University of Advancing Technology. Uh, yeah, you can follow me everywhere, and I'm excited for this conversation.
Oh yeah, me too. I have been trying to tap into your show for a while now. I the episode with ATD,
Yes.
Acknowledge the Dynasty. That's a wrestling podcast for those that don't know. Those ladies are amazing, and the episode you did for Tasty Talks was Chef's Kiss. It was great. Definitely enjoyed that.
Oh yeah,
And
that was so fun. That was a kiki. Every time I get with ADD, it's a kiki, like
oh yeah,
legit.
I feel like I learned a little um, about the Samoan dynasty. I feel like I learned a little bit about you. I think you mentioned being a burlesque dancer at one point.
That was yesterday during the Mimi Morning Show. That was live.
Okay.
Yeah. So um, yes, I was actually for a short stint. So was it 2017, 2016? 2016, I started taking like burlesque classes in here in Southern California in San Diego, and then I did like a group like at the end of those classes, it was
Hmm.
kind of like a not a graduation, but like it was like at the end of those classes, you can like decide if you want to be in a group performance. So
Okay.
I did that, and then I did a couple of those. And then when I moved to Phoenix in 2018, I stayed connected. I decided to like find burlesque and other performers out in Phoenix
Hmm.
because I wanted to keep going. And so I did. And I actually ended up living with a producer slash like she got skin in the game.
Okay.
And she'd been putting on shows in Phoenix for a while, and she does her own shows and she travels and stuff like that. So I was in her shows, and I actually started. I would either be in her shows or I would like work her shows. So
Hmm.
both. Um, but yeah, then when I was there in Phoenix, I broke out as like a solo burlesque performer by the name of Juniper Jade. Uh,
Okay.
and yeah, I did a couple of performances with her, like along her show, and then I kind of did a bigger performance. I was a part of one of Spellbound Burlesque's. They're big in Phoenix. Spellbound
Okay.
Burlesque's show, like one of their shows.
That
Uh,
sounds amazing.
yeah,
Actually, like it
yeah,
sounds fun. Like
it was fun.
because burlesque is not like stripping or anything like that. It's a totally different vibe. It's more of a performance there.
For sure. It's more of like a strip tease. Like the emphasis is more on like the teasing. You do. I call it creative stripping because you do strip,
Hmm. Oh
but
yeah.
it's more, but like you're not like, okay, you wear pasties.
Okay.
So you're not, or if like down below you have like panties on, like a little strip or whatever, like yeah. So those things you're covered in that
Yeah.
aspect. Um, but yeah, so I did that. And then my last show was actually right before the shutdown, like COVID shutdowns
Oh yeah.
happened in Phoenix. My last show was like the week before that. And then after that, everything was shut down. So
Yeah, pre-COVID sounds like a whole different
yeah,
life now.
yeah, it
And
was,
it's so weird hearing people talk about it like, pre-COVID, I was out here saving the world, and but now, I got 45 kids all of a sudden.
I ain't gotta have no kids. I did get a cat through the pandemic.
Oh, what's the cat's name? Before I go to the comments, because I
Luna.
see y'all over there. I'm
I don't
coming.
I don't have her anymore, unfortunately.
Oh, sorry.
But yeah, but yes, her name was Luna. She was a black cat. I've always black cats have always been drawn to me. Black cats or calicos.
Calicos are cool. Black cats are cool too. I can't do animals. I'm allergic to most of them.
Oh,
Hey Jojo, thanks for popping through.
hey
Jojo, another
Jojo.
member of CCN.
Hey Nova.
Nova's coming. Supernova. Instructor Nova Kane. Good to see you in the comments again. Yes, I am in my Superman hoodie. Thank you. I've been waiting to rock this one on camera. And after last week's episode, my daughter um, talking mad trash, my favorite daughter talking mad trash about Superman, I had to come represent for the boy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, on today's episode, you guys, we are going to be talking about AI in the entertainment industry, and whether or not it's ethical. Um, Here recently, we'll answer the ethical question later.
Is anything really ethical nowadays?
Um, I'm not too sure actually.
I think that's the bigger question.
I don't know. It's been so AI as a whole, and we were talking about this a little bit before we went live.
Mhm.
AI for me, it's like a double edged thing. On one side, I can see the benefits of AI, and then on the other side, I can see how we're abusing it and how it's destroying the environment.
Right.
So I'm team. Let's not, you know, overuse it. And I think here on the show, I've maybe said that if it was doctors or we're using AI in like the science field and stuff like that, I'm okay with the overuse of it. But I'm not okay with it if we're just, let's make a cat Superman and make him fight Jesus or something. I don't know. Um, I'm not okay
Like to
with
see
that.
that though. I would like to see that.
I don't know. Uh, my Christian family don't take that serious. Okay, don't ban me from church Sunday. I still love you guys. Team Jesus over here. Okay. Um, but yeah, that's just how I feel. Only, especially because you have places like Facebook and Elon Musk, whatever, building places for Gronk, and they always find. And this is not just a tech issue, but this is like industry as a whole. They always find like the hood to put it next to, and these people are already impoverished, and then a lot of those people don't even see those jobs, at least not the good ones inside. So it's like,
Right.
if you're gonna put it over here, at least, and I'm gonna say, and I ain't used this in a long time, allegedly, I'm gonna say allegedly they're not hiring from there because I can't really prove that right now, but I'm just saying I don't know a lot of people that lives by those places, and it's anecdotal to me. I don't know a lot of people that live by it that's getting the jobs. That's all. But that's my feelings. How are your feelings?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we were definitely talking. We were talking about this a little beforehand. It's the same thing with me because I'm caught in this, I don't know what's the word dichotomy comes to mind, but
Hmm.
I'm caught in this myth where it's like I am pro innovation, and
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, but also like
absolutely.
the societal and like systematic implications or things that it can bring, I don't like. Now, I will say that, and I've been Elon, all the okay, it's not the technology. The technology is not the issue. It's the people that get a hold of it and how they use it.
I
That's
can
the
I can
issue.
agree with that. I can agree with
That's
that.
the issue. It's not the technology. Because it can be used and it has been used for so much good. Social media, for example, connecting people,
Yeah.
being able to connect. Like I was, doing a hack. I did a blockchain technology hackathon, and I was able to, like, through social media mediums and like these the development of like Discord and like these other like software and systems, I was able to like connect with people like in freaking India. You know what I'm
That is
saying?
pretty
Talk with
cool.
them,
That is
Africa,
pretty cool.
things of that nature. I even hired someone one time, like when like to help me with a project. I hired a woman from Africa who helped me with a copywriting project for a client. So without social media, without that medium, I would not have been able to do that. Other people would not be able to do that. But at the same time, it's who gets a hold of it. So, and it is interesting that you bring up. I mean, of course, Musk is a prime example of this. You know, when you're talking about the plant, the AI, the XAI plant,
Hmm.
I believe, or Grok AI or whatever, whatever he calls it. I think Grok is the model, but XA,
Yeah.
whatever it is. Because I did see like the video on that and the pollution and all that, and it's like affecting breathing. You know what I'm saying? Like the
Hmm.
environment, the air you breathe. So it's that is very unfortunate. That's very sad. He's also, I don't know if you caught me on the Mimi Morning Show yesterday, but
I tuned in kind of like halfway point yesterday, so I may have
huh?
missed this. I tuned in halfway through your show yesterday, so I
So
may have missed it.
you may have missed. I actually touched on. It's not exactly AI related, but there is a act that's going through Congress. Um, Let me see. Go on my notes here. So I don't know if you've heard of it, the Management of Individuals Neural Act of 2025, or MIND Act.
What is that?
So, so it would direct the FTC to define and enforce rules around how companies collect, use, or share neural data, so your brains. So
Mm,
basically, three senators introduced this bill aimed at protecting like your brain data, like your thoughts, emotions, and neural signals from misuse. And the person who comes to mind about that or with that is Elon Musk,
yeah,
because
because he had the chip, right?
he has Neuralink. Yes. And right now it's good because you're helping, people like be able to communicate and stuff like that again, things of that
Yeah.
nature. But it's a computer chip in your head. I mean,
What
you
could go
collect
wrong?
it. Right. Data can be collected, just like, I mean, who was the first to kind of do that? Musk, or not Musk, Facebook dude.
Zuckerberg.
Thank you. I forgot his name for a sec. Zuckerberg. Yes. He,
I didn't know that.
when it comes to like trackers and cookie, like just abusing
Oh,
stuff with it. Yeah,
yeah,
like abusing
yeah.
data, like just data, because our data, even if it's not directed to our brain, like even though everything, it's a pattern, it's pattern recognition, you know.
Which is, I think that leads in real quick. Instructor Novocaine said there's definitely a good and evil side to AI. Absolutely, absolutely. Um, but I think that leads into the conversation of art
Yeah,
and AI itself, because a lot of these models, it's wild wild west when it comes down to AI.
pretty
Like,
much. That's yeah. It's yep.
and then they are lobbying to stop anybody from regulating this for such a long time. So it's like it's so much happening all at one time. It's
Yeah.
advancing rapidly. It's like, what do we do? And so now that brings me to our first topic, which is the AI actress Tilly Norwood Furr. Um the SAG after, and this is an article from Deadline, by the way, deadline.com. That I'm referencing here. SAG after, which is the Actors Guild, they said they believe creativity is and should remain human centered. The union is opposed to replacement of human performers by synthetics. the guild said in a statement, because right now this Tilly Norwood is coming for the heads of actresses in Hollywood right now as we speak. They're looking for management. They're looking for to actually be put in the movies. Now, I don't know how this is going to work, but obviously it can work because we've seen the framework for um, characters, non-human characters in movies for years now. You go back to like your Roger Rabbits. You go back to like the '60s when they were putting like what was it, Tweety Bird
Yeah,
dancing alongside actresses.
voice actors too. I mean, but those had like voice actors.
Yes, yes, and I think that's the
This
difference.
doesn't with the AI. That it's not a fit. It's not a voice actor.
Yeah, and that's also the crazy thing because you have like Disney buying the voice of James Earl Jones, even though he gave that up willingly, by the way. But still, all of these things it snowballs into a bigger issue, and if it's not regulated, then what's next? And
Right.
I see all the actresses already coming out against this, and some male actors as well, as they should, like prominent names should be coming out against this stuff because it's a slippery slope.
That
Um,
makes me think about Scarlett Johansson and the issue she had with, I believe it was OpenAI.
mhm. Oh
Uh,
yeah, I remember that.
yeah, where she did not give permission for her voice to be used, voice or likeness to be used, and they did it anyway. But they tried to pawn it off as like, well, it's not you. It's like something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, but that also goes back to like when we use AI. So like say for instance you and I use ChatGPT, right?
Mhm.
Now I think I have it ticked off on my like thing to where I'm not training it. Like usually in AI, like with AI tools, you have I think you can have that option where you're not training it because what's happening is it gets I mean, it needs information to be trained.
Yes.
And then if it's connected to the web, well, it's just basically pulling from the internet, the interwebs, you know?
Hmm. Without a lot of our permission, and sometimes we give our permission and we don't even know it.
Exactly. When we sign these terms of services for like your Facebooks, your
Facebook,
Instagrams, your
uh, who all has an AI? X,
X
Twitter,
has one. No, but even
Facebook,
yeah. So they're basically they
Snapchat.
Snapchat has that. Oh, it does.
Snapchat has
I think
one.
it does. Oh
Uh,
yeah.
Tik TikTok just dropped one.
Yeah, but it yeah, but we already signed. We already checked that box that said yeah to the terms of service. And of course, like they're going to have to of course with the introduction of AI, they have to update that said terms of service. But people are still checking the box.
And
They
so this
want-
is my fear. You're right. You're absolutely right. And my fear is we've already seen AI take advantage, and I know we're getting in on non-entertainment side here, but a lot of these apps for AI are meant for entertainment purposes, like, and people are turning them into girlfriends and boyfriends
yeah.
and trying to marry them and taking unaliving themselves. There was a story not too long ago of a young man unaliving himself because the AI kind of goaded him into it. So it's like we need real regulation. And I can see why the actresses in Hollywood is like, okay, now you're coming into our realm. What do we do now with this Tilly Norwood and the comedian? She's an actor, comedian, and technologist that's behind her. Her name is Elaine Vander Velden.
Hmm.
Uh, she is the person that is, like I said, behind Tilly, and she's saying that there are people coming to that's interested in signing her as an actress. Although the actresses is saying that she's not an actress, like Melissa Barrera, Kinsley Clemens voiced their anger over this, and Whoopi Goldberg, Emily Blunt. It was quite a few people, and I get it. I'm with them on that though. It's a dangerous slope. it really is a dangerous slope.
It is.
But
It is. It's like it's not. I don't know. I don't know. The line that came to me is art is subjective
mm,
because um, they have a
hey
point.
Nasabo,
Hey,
that's Nasabo right there.
uh, they have a point where it's like, okay, that's not an actress because actresses, the act being
Yeah,
actress. Let's
if
break
you
it down.
ain't acting, you ain't acting.
Act is you're portraying a character that's not yourself. So you have to like do research. You have to really get yourself into that realm of that like that psyche of that character. Um, Whereas, I mean, with AI, I mean, I guess with the AI, because with AI actress, you could give it a prompt. So I
Yeah.
guess I'm assuming that's how it would work. So I'm assuming you would give it a prompt or like give it prompts and then
Hmm.
and set the stage, because I've seen people on my X timeline that get these. There's one guy in particular, I can't remember his name right now, but he makes like AI generated movies. And yeah, so you put in certain prompts, you set the scene, and then it acts. The only thing is that, and I mean, it is kind of the same thing because you're giving an instruction. You're giving instruction to, in this case, what, Tilly? Um,
Yes.
you're giving instruction to Tilly to say, hey, play this part, do this, but to act a certain way. However, this is artificial intelligence.
So
So it's
advocate.
not, I mean, as far as, I mean, I don't know if you're kind of breaking it down to like whether it is acting or not. There is kind of there are arguments that can go for either side, and the I think that's why the line art is subjective came to me.
I agree with that. So would you be willing to pay money to go
For
to
it.
the movie theater to see Denzel Washington act alongside Tilly Norwood?
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't think I will. I wouldn't want to.
No, yeah, no. Because I mean, if I could do that, I could just create my own prompts. I could just go ahead and just pay for whatever software it is, put in the prompts myself, and create my own movie.
You're right. You're right.
And the crazy thing that people are doing now, and I've seen this a lot as I gotta bring it as a Rhea Ripley fan. It has been making me very annoyed. I actually reported a clip. I reported a YouTube short yesterday because they used her voice as, and like it was saying like something about, it was like saying, like addressing some sort of rumor that she was pregnant, but that wasn't the case.
Oh,
It was completely fabricated, but it was her voice. And it's AI. I know it's because I watched her interviews. I know that ain't true. And that's not the only one that I have come across that has been, I'm like, what the heck? And I reported that. I'm like, no, this is false. This is fake news.
and see that, and that comes back to the ethnical part of it because I've
Right.
here recently our president has shared like 3 AI videos, 2 or 3 of them,
Not
and
our,
one being of Hakeem Jeffries, the DNC lead, and he put a Mexican hat on him, a Mexican mustache, and had Chuck Schumer saying all types of profanities. Listen, if you want to make little videos on the internet for jokes and laughs, I'm okay with that. But once it starts into the political realm, and it's like the highest office, I don't know if I can't vibe with that. Even if it is a joke, first of all, it's offensive. I'm not cool with offensive humor like that anyway. So
They're
But yeah,
crosses now it's getting to propaganda.
yes, that's too far for me. That's too far for me. Will I
Yeah.
go to the movie theater to watch a movie alongside like real actors? No. Will I give it a chance if it was a full AI generated movie? Yes, but only if I can pay like half the price.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So that'd be the only way I would be like, yeah, I'm down for an AI movie. Not only do you have to make sure that we know it's AI, like it has to be all over the marketing.
Hmm.
And I will probably say I need you to have real voice actors. I need a human element in there somewhere, not just touching up some of the animations, but I need a human element at least in the voices before I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm cool with this.
Yeah, because some AI voice, it can be really, you can tell.
Yeah,
You can
yeah, I,
totally tell. Like it's like, mm,
yeah. It's like I hear the metal in your throat. I can tell. Speaking of metal in the throat, we gotta talk about AI and music because recently here, and this is where the money starts coming in, which is another reason that I wanted to talk about the R&B side of this one. Well, the music side. Um, so this Xania Monet has made like 17 million with her first songs on streams. So she made 17, racked up 17 million US streams
oh
and
Lord.
generated an estimate, I'm sorry, $52,000 over 2 months. I think she's being fished around to be signed. Uh, it has recently cost, I want to say, uh, not StreamYard. What's the Spotify
Spotify? Yeah.
to y'all, man, my brain just was like
Thanks.
gone. But yeah, it caused Spotify to like pull a bunch of AI generated music off. Now, I know a lot of the issues that we just talked about kind of applies to this, but it feels like the backlash was bigger when it came down to like bigger producers trying to buy AI artists. Nova said AI in music is freaking blasphemy. I agree.
This makes me think about all of the, and this is what, and this is perceived is it Xania Monet is
Uh, that's
perceived
how
as a
I pronounce it. Zanya, whatever.
is perceived as a black artist,
Hmm.
female artist. Okay.
Uh, I think her creator is a poet. Let me look at the article. The article is on Billboard.com, by the way.
Yeah,
Right here it says
but I saw
Monet
the
is
picture.
created by Talisha Jones from Olive Branch.
Okay, so
And she
okay,
uses Suno. She writes the lyrics and uses Suno to make the music,
okay.
which complicates this a little bit.
Well, you know
Just a
what? It's
smidgen.
actually no. I kind of
See, it's not straightforward. It's not a
it's not strict. You know what? She's actually. Mm,
because there's a music writing app that you can like write the song with and then put it in Suno. But she was like, I'm gonna do at least half the work.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's kind of like it's kind of smart. Because okay, so through this AI, so she's basically the artist, and
Hmm.
she's putting out Zanya is like her artist persona, but
Almost.
she doesn't have to do like okay, what happened? What about tours and concerts?
Is that
Because
any different than the Gorillas?
didn't the
The
gorilla.
Gorillas use music. They actually sing their songs though. So yeah,
Yes, the gorillas actually went on tour and like
yeah.
they were on stage and stuff. As far as this Zanya, I'm assuming if it was like some sort of concert, it would probably just kind of be on a big screen or something.
So they do holograms. Japan has there are hologram artists. Now, I don't know if those artists have singers behind them. I would imagine that they do
Oh, like backup
because they
singers
were
and stuff?
no, like singing their voices because this was happening before AI. The hologram singers was happening before AI became
Really?
prevalent. As far as I could tell. Now, the AI technology may have been a thing, but we didn't know it in the public that it was this capable if it was. So, and this is like pre-pandemic stuff. I do believe the painting that I have behind me that one of my mentees
I'm
drew
trying.
painted is a she might be a holographic artist,
Oh,
and I'm not really sure because the old man in me don't know this stuff. I just saw it was a dope picture and I bought it from her. So supporting students, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Anyway,
Look at you.
um um but yeah, the holographic thing was already a thing before AI. So I'm okay, and it takes a lot more to pull them hologram artists off. Like it's a lot of money just to do that. And they be bucking them concerts too. I'm talking straight up, the crowd be going. I kind of want to go to a hologram concert.
I kind of want to go.
It looks fun. It looks
but,
fun.
but at the same time, though, it's like, okay, and this is kind of, I guess, maybe probably the whole point of, well, the whole point to a greedy person using AI is you're still getting the same likeness, you're still getting the same like vibe, so to
Hmm.
speak. Like you said, you would go to like a holograph, you want to kind of go, right?
Yeah,
But then you don't have to deal with the whole like issue of dealing with a person. Because I mean, think of it back in the day when like TLC was out. Like all those groups, like all those or female artists who would get signed, and then they would make all this money, do all this, make all this money from tours, album sales, and stuff like that. And then the producers and the record label would take all their money pretty much, and they would still be broke.
touche, touche.
So when you do AI, when you do the holograms, you take all that out, except for the person behind Xania. She's still a person.
True.
So you
Now I
can't
want to know, can she sing?
you can't dupe her too much. You know what I'm saying? Like it's still a person. You still have to like. It's not like from what it sounds like with this case. It's not like well, even with the other case with Tilly. These are not. These are like person. These are like. It's almost like these people are like living out like entertainment type of dreams, maybe. Like
Mm.
they're kind of like getting into it without really getting into it. But at the end of the day, whoever decides to use them for a concert, for acting, or whatever, you're still, at the end of the day, you're still dealing with a person.
So true facts. First of all, before we move on, the artist name, and I do believe this is who this is a picture of, is Hatsune Miku or Miku Hasune, something like that.
Mhm.
Nova said only way she thinks the whole AI artist thing would work if the person has really bad stage fright and they have amazing voices. I agree. I agree. I will definitely be cool if you have an amazing voice, you have talent to write, and
Mhm.
then you just needed like someone to be the face. We've
Yeah.
been doing that for years. Milli Vanilli comes to mind.
No,
Shout
but
out, shout out to them because old buddy did learn how to sing, and
right.
like he is touring right now singing the songs like himself.
Oh,
So shout out,
okay.
shouts out. No
But
hate.
but especially when it comes to because you notice these are both women, these are both females or female presenting, whatever you want to, however label you want to say.
Yeah.
So in the entertainment world, it's historically been a lot of pressure on women to like look and act a certain way, like as actresses and as artists. You know,
Yeah, this is.
like
I wanted to go here next. I'm glad you
the
brought that up.
yeah,
Look at
the
you.
public image. So with
Yeah.
this now being available, with this now being a thing, these people don't have to worry about that. This is what they're presenting. They don't have to worry about that. all they're doing is they're on the back end, like dealing with like putting the work out there, like the artistry, or they're putting that out there. They don't necessarily have to like take acting classes. They don't
Yeah.
necessarily have to lose weight or look a certain way or dye your hair, or you know what I'm saying, or even deal with like crazy paparazzi things.
I think the fear, while that is a positive, the devil's advocate side of me,
Right.
if my
Go
girl
ahead.
Adrian's listening, here we go. Um,
The devil
so
the devil has enough advocates. That was from Ariana from Vanderpump Rules.
I mean, Ariana was absolutely correct. I'm just gonna say advocate there. Let me play the opposite of that. Uh, what happens when these models are over sexualized, when the body parts become abnormally thick, or the clothes become skimpy, or they become fantasies for people? Because as well as I know, there are places out here on the internet, which I will not be naming, just in case any of my uh students from my mentees are watching, because y'all don't need to know. um there may be, I mean, there's a few sites where people take harmless, happy characters and turn them into over sexualized freaks. And I think that is the scary part of this whole AI thing, because everybody has the ability. We already seen it. People take photos of children and then turn them into sexual objects, or worse. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
this whole, like I said, it's a slippery slope, but if regulated, I think it could be fine. But the regulations have to be swift, they have to be fair, and they have to make sense.
Well, all those things that you've mentioned are probably they're going to be non-existent until like the next election, possibly.
What? Allegedly the next election. I'm
Oh,
kidding. I'm kidding. More optimism. It's gonna be great. Okay,
oh.
we're gonna be fine. Um, we got to move on though. That was a good conversation though. Let's talk about one more. I got one more industry to talk about before we move. This is the last things. We're moving on to last things, but we're not talking about real people now. We're talking about video games. So everybody knows that EA has recently been sold. They've been sold by PF to PIF, which is the Saudi Arabia government. Um, Affinity and I think it's Silver Lake are the three, or at least the three major benefactors, and this is billions of dollars worth. It was a sale that was worth billions of dollars, which is not what this conversation is about. I just wanted to go ahead and put that out there because the new owners would like to use AI to make their games. Now they ain't exactly said how. And to preface this, they were going to use AI in like the grunt work, not exactly the development, but some of the like the testing of certain things. Maybe an NPC here and there, but not like the whole game. So because PIF and Affinity and Silver Lake need to make their money back, they're going to cut corners, which means if they're cutting corners, that means they're going to cut jobs. That means someone is going to be out of a job, a human, and AI is going to take over whatever job they have. Now, could this mean the game's going to be better? Maybe. Will it means the game is going to be more expensive? Yes, because you know how EA gets down. Y'all know, if you're a gamer, you know how bad The Sims is. You know how bad Madden is. You know how bad FIFA is. You already know this stuff. So, would you be okay with video games going full? If it was full, I know they can't, but if it was full AI generated game, would you play it? And it turns out to be like Grand Theft Auto 5 good.
I honestly don't know because I mean, I'm trying to think about like how this would work. Like I don't like because
I
again
think
with AI make it even says AI is like AI makes mistakes. And I've said multiple times on my platforms on Tasty Talks, Me Morning Show, AI is here, but we still need people. Just like we just talked about the artists. There's people behind those AI artists, right?
hmm
Like you still need people. So what parts and I'm not a big gamer. Like I'll play games, but I don't have a console. Um so I don't know. I don't know how that would so okay, what parts would be AI? They said not the development, right?
well, originally they laid out like 13 parts, and I don't have the article here. I couldn't find the article again
I can.
because I was reading it like I was sitting in a lobby somewhere and I was reading it, but it was like
Oh,
from like a couple of years ago. But see, and this is the thing, that article again was a couple of years ago. Now we're in a whole new world, and these people are saying that they're going to use more. And put my hand down before Instructor Nova came say something. Uh, now they're saying that they're going to use AI in their games more prevalently. I think maybe cutscenes like some of the video stuff. I don't think it will work in the game development, like the gameplay itself, because I've seen someone try that and it did not turn out well. They tried to, give Chat GPT all these great prompts to build a game, and it turned out to be like one of the worst games, like Atari level bad game.
mm, yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know. It's interesting.
It is. I see. Okay, so from my little draft up here, um, the pivot may include automating more development tasks, reducing headcount, or using generative generative models in content creation pipelines. Okay, so for like marketing and whatnot. Okay.
hmm
Um, automation of creative tasks. Okay, what yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Which parts of game development are most AI amendable? That's what I was
Yeah,
trying to
I can only imagine that it will be like I said, like those video packages. Uh, you
so like
know,
art, text, like stuff like that.
yeah, I would say anything you need a graphic designer for. I think it will probably be AI will probably definitely be used. What's up, John? Another member of CCN chiming in.
Hey,
Sports for you
what?
and sports for you wrestling and AI like Allen. It's like Allen Iverson. Oh, only AI I like is Allen Iverson. I read that all wrong, dude. Wow. Wow. I don't have my glasses on, y'all.
Oh,
Everybody loves AI.
the only AI I like is that's funny.
I mean, I agree with you, John. You right. You absolutely right. Happy belated birthday, by the way. You came in last week and it was the day before your birthday, but now it's a whole week later. So happy
Yeah,
belated birthday, John.
and
And,
like happy premieres, happy
oh yeah.
happy
Uh,
premieres, happy like anniversaries, like you just all the things.
yeah, were we on 1 year of sports for you, right?
I
Time
believe
in, John.
so. Was
John,
it?
make sure I said that right. Is it 1 year of sports for you or sports for wrestling?
Oh, I think
Sports for you wrestling.
Sports for You Wrestling. I think they had the 50th episode.
Oh, well, congratulations on that too. Y'all, yeah, y'all legit got everything.
Yeah,
But this EA conversation was not meant to go like really long today because it's really not a lot that we know, honestly. So it's more speculation than anything. But we know corporations are gonna corporate. So be on the lookout for your wallets because they spent $55 billion on this. So
I just find it was you said Saudi Arabia, right?
mhm.
Yeah, I read somewhere because like Saudi Arabia has been very because someone on X like posted, I came across a tweet and they were like, "Why is Saudi Arabia all of a sudden so interested in entertainment?" And then someone responded and saying that they're trying to diversify their economy and stuff
Yeah,
because like oil is tanking,
yeah,
like their main
uh,
source of like
yeah.
doing
That's where they
business.
got all their wealth from. So
Yeah. So
it's
now they're
definitely a. I can
diversifying
I
their
can see that.
portfolio. Yeah.
By the way, Affinity is owned by Jared Kushner, which is the president's son-in-law. Um, and according to some sources that I checked out, uh, a lot of the money that they put up for Affinity came from the Saudi Arabia government as well. So it's like all intertwined.
And this is you know
Just in case, allegedly, just in case. I didn't know where you were going. I just wanted to be.
well
I
no,
wanted to be.
but there's a certain big wrestling event that is
Oh
happening.
yeah,
I mm,
we can take a quick detour. We can take a quick detour.
I think there's some sort of like I don't know what all you were mentioning. It kind of like all ties in. Like I don't know, like that. It's all that kind of same like energy, and
Yeah,
I think there's definitely more like deeper like wealthy financial moves at play happening.
I think so too. I think
Yeah,
so too.
yeah.
Uh, Saudi Arabia has always had this like this persona as being like this wealthy country, and I think they just want to keep up with that, which I see nothing wrong with that. Honestly, it's not the Saudi Arabia side that's concerning to me. When you also think about the fact that Silver Lake is also involved in the TikTok buyout, it's a little
Silver
it's a
Lake.
little I like a good conspiratorial moment here. And
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
just saying, that's a lot of data they got right there. That's all I'm saying. That's all
Oh
I'm saying.
yeah,
We're
for
gonna we're gonna
sure.
move on. Data is very valuable, and for some reason
Very.
our senators and uh our representatives have not figured out a way for us to keep our own data or sell our own data, but everybody else has access to it. So
Actually, that is where blockchain comes in. So
explain that. I'm gonna be real with you. That is out of my expertise. Like, I mean,
blockchain,
we don't have a long time, but
it's
cliff noted.
decentral. It's decentral. It's Web3, so it's like decentralized. So basically, because when you have like on the blockchain, you legit own your like when you have a wallet, it's your keys, your wallet, it's your data. So you can have the power to like sell like own your data, like really own your data with blockchain, which I think is a part of another reason why you notice there's always like there's pushback, but then it's also embraced at the same time by like
Yeah,
those like greedy powers that be. Like they push
yeah,
back, but then they embrace it. Or they push back, but then they embrace it. There's there's a reason for that. Blockchain
uh,
gives you if you watch the show I Robot or
hmm
yeah, no, not I. Is it called I Robot?
Mr. Robot. Is it Mr.
Yes,
Robot?
sorry. Yeah, Mr. Robot. My bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, I got robots. I get them mixed up. Mr. Robot. Watch that. That's kind of if you when you watch like because they do kind of have like they mention like Web3 and kind of like crypto like eat like coin like
Hmm.
there's a coin involved.
Yeah.
And just I think if you watch that too, like watch it. I even want to go back and rewatch it. You kind of watch it kind of closely. You can see like some parallels and maybe get some clues as to how the future may turn out when it comes to that.
Okay. I put that on the watch list. It's been a while since we've went to the CCN show that we have, our sister show, that me and Instructor Nova can't do. We gotta do a new episode. So maybe Mr. Robot is something we could do for the study guide. I mean study hall. It used to be called study guide. I said study guide last time. I meant study hall. Study hall. Um Instructor Novocaine said, who out here looking at our data?
Oh, everybody.
Yeah, there's no real privacy anymore. Not
Everybody.
thanks George Bush Jr. Jr.
Oh,
the second. Is it Junior or the second?
I,
W.
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 Okay. So before we end this episode, we have one more. We want to end this on a super positive note.
Okay.
And I don't think there's a more positive note than this. First and foremost, Reading Rainbow is coming back, which is amazing because we all grew up Reading Rainbow. If you're 80s baby, 90s baby, 90s kid, whatever, you watch Reading Rainbow. You love LeVar Burton. You'll probably even watch Star Trek at least once because you saw him on there. Like Reading Rainbow is a legendary show, and it's been like 20 years since we've had it, and it's back now. So clap it up for that. That is. Oh man, hold on, wait a minute. It's been a while since I've done this. Uh, what's cool about Reading Rainbow? What's the guy's name?
Wait, what?
The new host. It's Michael Ray, right?
Well, you sound muffled.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you hear me now?
That's better.
Sorry, my bad. I
You
turned
was
my
literally
head.
talking out the side of your mouth.
I was talking out the side of your neck. Anyway, the new guy on Reading Rainbow, the new host, his name is Michael Threats, I believe. Um,
Michael, was it Threets?
Threets, I think it's Threets.
Yeah.
I think you're right, Michael Threets. I do remember him a few years back. Uh, was it during the pandemic or right when
It
we were coming
says,
out of it?
well, from what I have in my notes here, Michael the librarian on TikTok, TikTok
Yeah,
educator.
that man really loves books first and foremost. Like really loves books, y'all. I've never seen nobody love books like he loves books. That man loves books, and he likes kids. Obviously, he's a librarian, and he seems like a really kind-hearted guy. And the internet really tried to get him up out of here a couple of years ago because they said his energy was weird. I don't like y'all just don't know pure energy anymore. And I don't think we got to talk about it here, but it was like angering me watching those TikToks of people come at him because he's just a good dude. He just seems like a really happy guy. Not everybody had a life where they just mad all the time. But anyway, I said this is a positive thing, and it's positive that he has the keys to the library of Reading Rainbow.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to add?
Well, it looks like it's going to launch. So it says the reboot will launch as a short 4 episode series airing Saturdays. Oh, shoot, from October 4th to October 25th. So
Oh man.
this Saturday, right?
Oh yeah, we got to show up for that one. We got to show up as
Oh yeah, it'll be it's early though. 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern. There it looks like they're scheduled to have celebrity guest narrators and cameos. Jamie Chung, Gabrielle Union, John Legend, Chrissy Teigen, Adam Devine, and others.
so. If my wife is watching, she know back in the day when we were first a thing. Gabrielle Union had my heart for some reason.
She's short. Not short, but she looks because I saw her in Vegas one time. Like I went to I took a Vegas trip with my friends and we went to a club and we saw her. And I was kind of surprised because I'm like, on camera, she looks like at least a good 5'7", 5'8", but she's not.
Oh man, I didn't know that. So how tall is Dwayne Wade?
I don't know.
I definitely should probably know that as a man. I feel like we supposed to know the heights of basketball players. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, y'all. Um, Instructor Novocaine said that is a early birthday gift for her. The Reading Rainbow reboot. I
Yeah.
mean, we got to show up, like for real. Like if y'all don't do anything else, download the app, the PBS app. interact with their post. If you got kids, um, jump on YouTube, run those numbers up, because right now we need PBS. The they lost their funding.
Yes, I remember. I was
Um,
about to say that. Yeah.
yeah, so if you can donate, great. That'd be, donate something. Get in there, throw in $5, $6 every now and again if you got it, because we really do need them. We need NPR, we need the news, we need unbiased
Right.
media, and free unbiased media, and they can't do this without the government funding
Right.
or people like us, as they like to say. Now I feel like I work for PBS,
I
but
know.
uh,
Right.
I mean, hire me, PBS. We can put the society and pop culture
Sponsorship.
101.
Sponsorship. Yep.
Yeah, we'll take that. Culture Class Network, take that too.
Hmm.
Okay, Instructor Novocaine said he's like 6'4". Oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
She's probably like 5'5", 5'4". She's
Hmm.
not. She's not that tall. At least, well, I mean, I'm not. No shade, but just compared to how she looked on screen, that's what I was surprised about. I was like, oh,
I wouldn't have expected. I thought she'd be a little bit taller than that too. Um, to clarify, I wasn't in love with Gabrielle Union. Just in case anybody didn't pick
you
up.
talking out the side of your mouth again.
I'm not in love with Gabrielle Union. Okay, I just thought Deliverance from Evil. What was it? Deliverance from Evil was a really good. I was attracted to the character. Maybe I liked Pain back in the day or something. I don't know. Maybe I like toxic women then. Who knows? Who knows? These are all jokes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been with my
Allegedly.
wife a
Put that,
long
put that
time. Oh,
allegedly
wait,
back
wait,
up
wait.
again.
Let me get it. Let me get it. Allegedly.
There we
Okay.
go.
Allegedly. Allegedly. We gotta end the show though.
Okay.
Tell the people where they can find you.
You can find me mainly on X or Twitter at Evelyn Mimi J. And I am also on TikTok. I have been dabbling in the ticks of talk, but that's Hey Mimi J. And J is spelled Jae. So,
Yeah.
and YouTube, Evelyn Mimi J. Everything is Evelyn EVELYNN MIJAE. Everything is Evelyn Mimi J, except for TikTok. So pretty easy. I did that on purpose to keep it easy across the board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
So
Thank you. Thank
yeah.
you. Because that helps people like me who can't find anything. If I gotta remember more than one name, you're only getting followed in one spot.
Right.
But
Yeah. I learned that in from like in branding from like the entrepreneurs and stuff I worked with. Keep it simple. Keep it across the board. It's like
yeah, so yeah, that's why I used to be known as King of Spades, and then it became BK Spades. I was really good at spades. I
oh,
just want to say that that's why.
I've never
Um
played.
oh, that's a whole nother conversation right there. That is a whole nother conversation. So then I started calling myself BK Spades, but I kept the Z because back in the 2000s when I had the nickname, the Z was kind of cool then.
Yeah,
And
I remember.
I kind of kept it, but then I'm like, I am over 35. I really need to drop the Z. So I rebranded myself with an S. So
Yes.
yeah, that's a story that doesn't mean anything to none of the conversation we just had, but I felt like I wanted to tell it anyway. Um, thank thank everybody in the student section for popping through. We definitely enjoy having y'all. Make sure you guys check out Society and Pop Culture, uh, Tasty Talks, and Morning with Mimi. And Mimi, is it Mornings with Mimi?
Huh?
What's
No,
she
it's
gonna do?
the Mimi Morning Show.
Mimi Morning Show. See,
The
this is
Mimi
why
Morning
she is
Show,
here.
yes.
This
The
is why
Mimi
she
Morning
is here.
Show is live
Um,
on TikTok, X, and YouTube every Wednesday around between like 10:15 and 11 a.m. Pacific. And then Tasty Talks, um, Tech, Wrestling, and Life Episodes drop every Tuesday at 12 a.m. So when you wake up in the morning, you have an episode to listen to.
Yeah.
Or if I don't feel like editing, which the next uh, October 7th, so I believe this next Tuesday, I'm going to have a live Tasty Talks episode.
Oh
And
yeah.
I'm
Hey.
interviewing somebody.
Oh no, you're not gonna tell us who? No, I'm just kidding. Don't tell us. We'll
Not
figure it
yet,
out. We'll
not
figure it
yet,
out.
not yet. It's tech related. So
Okay. Cool. Cool.
yeah.
Y'all don't know. Y'all might catch some people from CCN in the comment sections, just like y'all do here in our student section. I might be over there sometimes in the mornings when I have when the kid is not like hounding me. So who knows? Who knows? And that is also Instructor Nova Kane's birthday. So
Oh,
happy birthday, Instructor
happy
Nova Kane.
birthday. Yes. You
Um,
better be turned up all month. It's your birthday month.
yeah. Um,
That's my
all right.
rule, my birthday rule.
Uh, she said she gonna send you a twerking techie video. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Uh, do me a favor, you guys, and make sure that you like, share, and subscribe this live. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and everywhere we are: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Good Pods, right here on YouTube, right here on Facebook, wherever you see us, just hit the button and like us because we really need to know that you do love us. And make sure you head over to www.societyandpopculture101.com. If you get lost, you can find all the links over there. So there's no excuse at this point. Anyway, I am instructor BK Spades, and you got to say instructor Mimi J.
Oh, and I have been instructor Mimi J.
Yeah. All right. We love you guys, and we'll see you on the next one next Thursday. Thanks for tuning in.